No to zaczynamy przygodę, ciąg dalszy. Ostatnio dostaliśmy klucz do przytułku, więc prawdopodobnie on będzie tutaj pasował.
It's locked. It must lead to the back of a variety store. It's the wrong key.
To nie tutaj.
It won't open. It won't budge. It's unlocked.
If I see you without fire, I'll report your order.
I'll not say nothing.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Stop pestering me, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Just leave me be, stranger.
It won't open. It won't budge. I have a strange feeling I'm being watched.
No po nas ktoś obserwuje.
It won't open.
tutaj ludzie. Tu dziwna postać ludzka.
It won't budge. Do you need any help? It won't open. It won't budge. I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
It's the entrance to the town poorhouse. It won't budge.
Since old Lady Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
Coś przeskoczyło. Tam nas obserwują.
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything. That Zadok Allen tells some wild tales.
Aye, Zadok's a troublemaker, I tell you. If he weren't such a drunken old fool, he ought to have sorted him out before now.
Innsmouth must have an intriguing past.
Innsmouth's a historic town, stranger. Plenty of history here.
Do you know anything about the robberies of the two stores in town?
No, can't help you there, fella. I can only tell you what I seen from this here window, and that ain't much of nothing.
Do you know anything about the robberies of the two stores in town?
No, can't help you there, fella. I can only tell you what I
Za
seen
wiele
from
nie było
this
w tym
here
oknie.
window, and that ain't much of nothing.
O fuj.
This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. These beds reek of sweat and urine. This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. These beds reek of sweat and urine. Her sleep is restless and erratic. The old woman's dead. It won't budge. It won't budge. Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work, and Mummy's upstairs, in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mummy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mummy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance.
Nie wiem, czy chcę zostać w tym domu. Ale rozejrzymy się jeszcze po uliczku. No super.
It won't budge. Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
It's getting late outside. Folks says no one's good for them are safely both in their homes by now.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
It's getting late outside. Folks says no one's good for them are safely both in their homes by now.
Dobra, to chyba się rozejrzymy jednak po tym domu.
Nothing of interest.
A to odgłosy mamusi.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Hello, dziewczynko.
What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mummy and Daddy.
Mamusiu i tatusiu. No super, to chyba dom płonie.
What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mummy and Daddy.
It won't budge. It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture.
Mamusię wycięto z fotografii rodzinnej.
It won't budge. It won't open. The door's bolted shut.
To co, wchodzimy?
An old wardrobe. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest here. Looks like a diary. Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was caught by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combinations in my diary upstairs. Hurry, Jack.
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. It don't flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
It won't open. It's Ramona's coloring book. It won't open. An old chest of drawers. It won't open. It won't open. An old chest of drawers. It won't open. It won't budge. It won't open. An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. It won't budge. Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
I heard when they caught him, he was caked in blood.
Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
I heard when they caught him, he was caked in blood.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal. I let it loose. It's all my fault. The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
Guilty or not, the order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do. Oh, you must have taken quite a bang in there, Jack. Your head's bleeding.
Yeah, I think I was out of it for a little while.
I see you've got some bandages. Use them on your head. It'll help you heal. You're not losing too much blood. You won't need a suture.
Thanks, Rebecca. Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Rebecca, I saw the oddest tramp, just by the poorhouse. He wore old shawls over his head, but, jeez, the skin on his arms and hands were, I don't know, tainted in some way.
The poor wretch. It's the Innsmouth curse, and probably the latter stages of it.
This curse, plague, or whatever you call it, is it some form of leprosy?
I fear not. Lepers at least have the salvation of death upon them.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town. It's unlocked. You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth. Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right. I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Dokładnej daty tu nie ma, ale pewnie 10 lat wstecz. A my tu mamy 22, to będzie 6 waluty. Jak wczoraj były jej urodziny. Miesiąc, dzień, rok. 02, 07. Tysiąc 912. Zaraz zobaczymy. 06. Tak. 0.
I must have made a mistake.
Jak to działa? 0. Drugi. Szósty.
I must have got something wrong.
Jak to działa? Zero. Drugi. 0. Szósty. 1000. 900. 12. Co, nie działa? Tak.
I must have made a mistake. I must have made a mistake. Yes, that's it. The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
Dobrze, zrobimy tu sobie save'a. I zobaczymy, co jest w manuskrypcie. Chyba, że nie idzie.
It won't open. It's getting late. I'd better start making tracks. I don't much fancy spending the night in this hole.
No to co, do hotelu. A ten co? Od siebie robi? Boże.
It won't open. Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Yep. Waits'll swing for that.
Maybe not. What do you mean, maybe, Charlie? I think I'll
caked in blood he was. Birch reckons she were ripped open, Joe. I don't reckon Tom would have the strength for that sort of killing. I ain't got much time for talking, Charlie. I got instructions from the order to make certain the outsider doesn't leave tonight. Would that be the strange fella you brought into Innsmouth a couple hours back? Yeah. I'm reckoning on him asking for lodging here this evening.
I should leave him alone. He's in no mood for talking. Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
Hey, you all right there, sir? You're starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
To co, zrobimy szybki
What's it
save?
you're wanting, Nathan?
Whereabouts you lodging the outsider?
Top of the house. Plenty of rooms up there. Probably 401.
Instructions from the order are to make certain he don't leave the hotel. That's the direct command of Robert Marsh himself. They reckon the outsider's seen too much of Innsmouth's ways.
You can tell Robert he can always rely on Charlie to see things done properly.
Yeah, you better be certain of that.
What you done with old Waits?
That's a matter for the order to settle. He's in jail for the present. They're out looking for her now.
Something was always wrong with that Tom Waits. Not right betwixt the ears, if you get my meaning.
Well, if you don't swing for it, they'll probably take him out to the reef. Make proper use of him there.
If you ain't needing anything more, I'll be getting back to my work.
I think we're done for now, Charlie.
No ciekawe informacje się dowiadujemy. Jest tu coś do wzięcia? Tu nie ma.
It's the key to the back office. It's unlocked. The hatchet is encrusted. I wonder what secrets this book holds. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
O kurczę.
There are severed body parts strewn all over the office. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
Co tu się podziało?
Nothing of interest.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings. I heard there was a killing over at the old Waite's house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says. And had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done. You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
No na pewno.
It's locked.
To czyli już nie wyjdę stąd.
Nothing of interest here.
A mamy tutaj jakiś safe czy coś?
It won't open. 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 An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. An old wardrobe. It's late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake the other guests. I can't sleep here. It's not my room.
To nie jego pokój.
Better. Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
the great city of Nakotas. Rest now, Jack. You are safe. What was in the light, Jack? Where do you want to go? We are your history, Jack, and your future.
I don't understand.
You will, in time.
Gilman, where have you put the outsider? Top of the house, room 401. Come on, let's have him.
Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys. Turn these.
It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
No i tutaj musimy skończyć niestety. Pewnie będę kontynuował dzisiaj wieczorem dopiero. Albo na przyszły dzień. Zobaczę. To dzięki za oglądanie. I zapraszam jak co wieczorem. Do następnego. Cześć.